What up?
What's going on, Sam?
Not much. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How's the quarantine been for you so far?
It's been good. Playing a lot of Xbox. Playing,
Uh,
going rollerblading, that kind of stuff.
You cut your hair a little bit. I saw on TikTok.
Yeah. Just with the scissors. Not a bad job, I hope.
No, no, it's not bad. Do you kind of see this as an opportunity to kind of like do more things on like TikTok and Instagram, or is it kind of just the same?
Yeah. So I guess it kind of started with McDonald's videos, and then I don't know. Right now, I feel like it wouldn't necessarily be the time to head into McDonald's and make jokes, but I mean, I'm
So
doing doing what
you're
I
doing some
can.
other stuff though. I saw a post you did today, which was pretty funny with the ping
What
pong.
you like to say?
No, it's pretty good. Um, do you remember Vine though, right? Like
Like a little
before
bit.
it's
I
yeah,
was
so yeah, you're pretty yeah, that was a while ago. But there wasn't as much dancing on Vine like there is on TikTok, which I find interesting. And I was talking to someone about that yesterday.
yeah.
Like I find like there's a lot of dancing on TikTok.
I'd agree for sure.
And the
Um,
thing is, it's like there's like, there's comedy and there's pets, but like it's just like, do you think it's just gonna become like known for like the dancing and just that's it?
I don't know. Personally, I think TikTok's probably gonna die like a bit soon. Like I don't think it's gonna stay around forever. But
Why would you say that?
I don't know. Like the idea is there, like short videos, but I just think like I don't know. Some of the posts you'll see that are like popular, they're just like not like YouTube and clickbait that kind of stuff, but it's like not very good content. It's just
Do you
people know how
do
to abuse the algorithm.
No, for sure. Do you see yourself as because like, people who watch your videos, you wear the backwards kind of the pink hat, big snapback. I mean, is that something that you were kind of trying to do in your videos to kind of keep like a consistency in terms of like how the videos looked and stuff? Because I feel like a lot of people have like a formula when they put their videos together. And I know you say you sometimes just joke around and stuff, but like at the
Yeah,
same time you're developing kind of this like following where there has to kind of be a little bit of like a routine, I feel like, with your videos. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just kind of who I am. I don't think I'm like trying to say this is who I am, but I don't know. I haven't really looked into wear a hat, no wear a hat. I just kind of go with it.
No, absolutely. For people that don't know, we're speaking to that are joining us on Popternative. We're speaking to Sam Edwards, who's on TikTok. He has over 20 million views on TikTok, which is pretty crazy. And it's one of those things where, um, like, couple years ago you didn't kind of have this life. Now people are kind of calling you an influencer, and you're getting a lot of kind of fans from all over the place. Do you kind of
Hmm.
try to kind of show that you're Canadian and from Ottawa in your videos to kind of give a little shout out to Canada a little bit?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people I see commenting on my videos, oh, Canadian boy, like that kind of stuff. Um, like I don't know. I get a couple. You're from Minnesota's, and I'm like, oh no. But I guess that's kind of close to Canada. It's in the northern part there.
Is it one of those things like, I mean, no, like you probably just had this idea to do this drive-through video and then you kind of saw it just kind of take off. When was the moment? Take us through kind of the moment where you were like, wow, like this is a lot more than I thought it was going to be. Like I'm getting a lot of traction here. Like when was that? When did that all start?
Um, so my first video that like really blew up, I was in like the dressing room in my New Jersey team, and I just came up with this idea. I think it had like 40,000 in the first like hour, let's say. Um, and I wasn't like super excited because it was kind of like a video that like I figured the concept's pretty relatable. Um, but then my first like drive through, I guess, I was sending someone something on Snapchat and I happened to record it and I said I'll throw this on TikTok. And I hadn't looked at it and I woke up and there's a couple 100,000 views on it. So that was
And it's weird, right? Because it was like quick the way it happened, right? Like as
yeah.
soon as it kind of took off, it kind of just stayed that way.
Hmm. I remember coming home, and I was like, okay, like this is kind of cool. We'll see what I can do with this. Um, and I don't know. Like, I guess it took me a while to actually go to a McDonald's and make another one. But then in the first like 3 hours, I think it hit 1 million. And then a couple more hours, it hit 2. And I was like, okay, like I might have to keep doing this.
Is it true that there was like someone, I don't know if you were telling this or someone was telling me this, but like there was like a Snapchat filter, like TikTok Snap Stars or something, and you were one of the choices.
Yeah,
Can you,
yeah.
what is that all about? I kind of need to know this.
Um, I don't know. Someone sent me this thing that they were doing, and I'm pretty sure you can make filters.
Yeah, so someone probably just made a filter and like put you as a
Someone made a
choice.
TikTok filter, and I guess I was a fan. And someone sent me it that I was their lookalike maybe or something. I don't know. It felt pretty cool.
Do you think it's kind of like, were you trying? Because like people know you from like the McDonald's, and there was like some comments, people saying like, "Oh, you're the McDonald's guy," like on your other videos and stuff. Do you kind of like what do you think about that that brand like being kind of like I mean, you want to be Sam Edwards, right? I don't think you want to
Yeah, I don't
like what
know.
do you think about that when they just kind of associate you with that type of video?
I mean, yeah, I'm my own person, but I don't know. If for someone to call me McDonald's guy, it doesn't bother me in any way.
No, but
I
I mean, you could do ever. Have you thought about starting to go to like to other drive like once this quarantine kind of like stops? We like ever thought about going to like other drive-throughs? Like you did a few, right? Didn't you do like a
yeah.
Starbucks one?
I actually my first one I did at Tim Hortons. I don't know how, but excuse me. I ended up getting like 15, 16 free donuts. I was in Toronto visiting my aunt, and I was just like strolling around, I guess. Pull up at a drive-through. I was like, "Is Tim Horton here or something?" And I get to the front, and they're like, "Oh yeah, like I've actually seen you. Here's a bunch of free donuts." So I guess I got lucky, but then again, they were closing, so might just be that.
I love how you just kind of slid that in there at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah. I don't want to get too ahead of myself.
Oh man. Um, do you think there was do you think it do you look at TikTok? You said you don't think it's gonna kind of be around for that long, but
Mhm.
so there's so many fads. Like, do you see it kind of gonna be a little bit like Pokemon Go? Like, remember, like I don't know if you were on that train, but like I played Pokemon Go for like one summer, and then come the fall, it was gone. Like no one played it anymore.
Um, no, I think it'll be like I don't think it'll just die out, but I think it'll like slow down in about a year. Like I'll give it a year or two.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll see.
but it's one of those things where it's interesting to see though. But it's just like. I mean, I even talked to you about this before. I mean, like what you're doing is essentially,
Oh, you always roast me for it.
well, it's just like, and like you show up in my lives, and like, but like I'm wrong, I guess, because every time I explain to like my guests like what you do on TikTok, they all think it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So I'm in the wrong, I guess.
I don't know. Like I don't think my stuff is like hilarious or like I'm gonna roll on the floor. But like I think not to be I don't know. I just think I've seen videos that are viral and it looks like people put no effort. They just know how to like manipulate TikTok in a way.
Well, again, it's a lot of dancing.
Yeah. No, I know. It's a lot of I don't know. I don't know how to word things.
I see the Greek flag on your hat.
Hmm.
You are known to light it up in the Greek league. Is that true?
Yeah, it's I guess it's true. I don't know. I remember it came down the final game of the season this year, in the Greek league, and they wouldn't let me play as like a spare. So we tried calling Sean Kearns, and he just never showed up. So that's my final memory of the GHL there.
I'm hoping I get the call up sometime.
Yeah, I think because you're Greek, Peter, you'd kick out someone.
Is that like? But you said
Yeah,
there's a draft too. Eh? That's pretty
yeah.
cool.
There's a draft, but that's like a rule. Like if there's like a Canadian and a Greek, it always goes to the Greek, Peter. So you'll be able to sneak in no matter what.
Well, I am Greek, so that's the
There you
advantage
go.
right there. That's the play. Um, do you have any kind of ideas or kind of like you did the ping pong thing today? Is there any kind of other ideas you have up your sleeve in terms of videos you want to do, or
I
you
don't
just
know.
kind of taking it day by day?
I'm always taking recommendations,
The
I guess.
baking a cake was a 4 out of 10 though. I'm
You didn't
sorry.
like that?
No, I didn't. Sorry.
All right. Well, I
The
don't
one you did, the one you did today was great. It was good stuff. Okay, I enjoyed it.
know. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I can't think of any off the top of my head that I do. But
Um, what do you think about TikTok? Like there's like sponsorships and advertisements kind of coming in on
yeah,
TikTok right now. I mean, that was kind of to be like that was a given type thing.
yeah,
But like it's one of those things where I a lot of like a lot of the content obviously might be a bit different with like advertisements and stuff. And like I
yeah.
keep seeing Dua Lipa's like new like song as like an advertisement.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I like to be fair. Like for someone who uses TikTok, I'm not on it too much, but I know,
I
I
feel like
know.
that's not the first time I've heard that though. Like
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of like the TikTok people and TikTok like so-called influencers like they just make their videos and then they just kind of that's it, right?
yeah.
Like they're
I
not
mean,
gonna scroll on TikTok like all the time, you know what I mean?
yeah, for sure. I don't know. I feel like I used to use it quite a bit, but like recently, I don't know. I've just kind of gotten sick of seeing like the same things a little bit, but I don't know. That's how I think.
You are can we see some more can we see some more hockey type stuff in your like in your content coming up?
Yeah, I mean, oh, am I losing you, Peter?
Sorry. Say that
Did I lose
again.
you? I didn't. I wasn't talking because I saw the little circle spinning.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. Yeah. So you might be doing, do you want to do some like some hockey type
yeah,
posts
the,
again?
the first. I don't know if I did two or three, but the hockey ones I did were just like clippets put together. I think. Like I don't know. The hockey ones were just like videos I had in my phone, and I was like, oh, I'll throw this on TikTok, whatever. And they did pretty well. But maybe if I can get on the ice sometime soon and get going.
Hmm. No, for sure. It's interesting. What have you been doing to kind of keep up like keep busy during this quarantine? Is there any shows you've been kind of watching?
Honestly, I'm not really a big TV guy. I've never been. I've been more on the video games. I have this game called Sea of Thieves I've been playing recently, and Kearns and I pretend to be pirates.
Is it like an RPG?
No, it's like a first person, and you go on a boat and you fly around the ocean, getting treasure.
Is it on a console or
Yeah, it's on Xbox. I'm pretty sure it's free right now too. So
really?
you might have to play with us.
Wow, that's crazy. Is it like how long are the games usually?
Like it's just it's basically you kind of just start and whenever you get off Xbox, that's when the game ends.
Very cool, very cool. Well, we'll go for a couple more minutes here, but you know, I've been doing these lives every night, and I
Yeah.
did the CCHL ones.
Hmm.
You played in this what they call the CCHL two, which is the Ottawa West Golden Knights. Sean
Yeah.
Kearns is a hockey player who lit it up all season. Kind of got cut short this year. You guys were going on the run. You had first place. I mean, give a little bit of a scouting report on Sean Kearns. I mean, he's a very good hockey player.
Sean Kearns. It really depends on him. He could come up one night and embarrass other teams, or he can show up and do nothing. Normally he does nothing, but every now and then I'll give him a pass and he'll maybe score one or two. No, pretty impressive what he did this season. But I don't know. Like I feel like if Josh Renault was playing CC2, he would have maybe been a bit better.
There is a rumor that we traded away Josh Renault's rights for the Popternative Selects in return for negotiation rights with Sam Edwards and Sean Kearns.
Yeah,
It was a 2-for-1 deal that
yeah.
everyone's pretty happy with. I think we're content. The organization's content. Josh had some commitment issues with his just we wish him all the best with his future endeavors. But can you confirm or deny that this
Um,
might be happening?
I mean, I don't know. The thing about Josh Renault is you never really know. His commitment level isn't always there. Um, but I think you definitely got a great return out of one of those two players.
I mean,
We'll
Sean
just
Kearns, it's like I said, like Popternative Selects, we're looking to kind of make a deal, like make an offer soon. I mean, obviously things got like calmed down with the quarantine, but we're gonna
yeah.
make Sean Kearns. He was an affiliate last season, played a few games for us, and we liked what we saw. So I think we're
Yo, he
looking to
impressed
bring him
you.
back. Pardon me.
He impressed the Popternative scouts.
He did impress Pop Turner
Okay.
scouts. Josh Renault got a one-way contract last year. He did significant well, but it had to do with him. I don't think he is interested in
Mhm.
moving on. I think there's a team called the Tornadoes that he's looking to join full-time next year. The NATOs or the
Sorry,
NATOs or
what team?
whatever. The
What team?
NATOs, the
I
NATOs, the Tornadoes. I
I've
don't
never
know.
heard of them.
I've never heard of them either.
Are you talking about
They
the
have purple.
tornadoes?
They have Barney the dinosaur jerseys.
Tornadoes?
The NATOs.
Tornadoes.
Yes, have you heard of this team?
Yeah, yeah. They honestly had pretty sure one of the top scorers by the name of
But
Ian Edwards or something. I don't know.
But
Something
but
like
the
that.
thing but the thing is, your decor has moved to the Popternative
Mhm.
Selects. I don't know if you
Mhm.
heard about that.
Yeah. What were their names? I don't really remember because they were pretty irrelevant on our team, to be honest. It doesn't affect us too much as long as we have our core group.
Yeah,
You got
but
Chipotle Roik on the
Mush is
back
in
end.
contract negotiations. Like you haven't
Okay.
re-signed him yet.
Okay.
You didn't
Uh,
re-sign him.
he wasn't on our team ever.
Yeah, it's true. He definitely played one game and he like walked all over
Oh,
Popternative
I
Selects.
think that was when we beat you 10 or 9-1, something like that.
Yeah, and then you guys flexed and posted a YouTube video, which was very nice.
Oh yeah.
But no, man, I you know what, man, I miss just getting back to the rink. Like I miss it.
Well, of course. You know, I think if this ends and the OSAHL starts again, you got some contenders, and then you got Popternative. So we'll see.
Yeah, but anyway, man, thanks for catching up a little bit on the live. I had a good time. I hope you had a good time too. It was
Yeah,
fun to chat with you a little bit, man.
for sure. Are you gonna get on Xbox or what?
Maybe we'll see what
Yeah.
happens. But I'm curious about this pirate game. I gotta go check
Yeah,
it out.
you gotta download it.
No, for sure. Thanks for everyone that watched and shout out to Sean Kearns and Josh Renault. Very good hockey players. Not
Yeah.
joking. They're good at hockey. Considering I can't skate, they're very good. But yeah, thanks a lot, everyone.
All right.
Take it easy. See you, Sam. Thanks a lot.
See you later.